Your attention should have been focused on me. Tell me.
Never saved his life.
Who are you?
He knows him? His actual name?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 6, Episode 4 of My Hero Academia, Inheritance.
Inheritance. Last episode we saw Twice die at the end.
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing how the villains respond to Twice dying, just because that's such an uncommon thing. And then also the last we saw, it was Mirko just by herself. I am excited to see what it looks like once all of the heroes are fighting together and are less spread out.
Yeah, it's
You can't say anything, huh?
Yeah, I can't really say anything. I'm really having to choose my words carefully here because this is such a good season. But if you're excited for this episode and this season of My Hero Academia, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes early in their extended full-length forms, they're all posted to Patreon right now, along with episodes of the other series we are watching, which is Jujutsu Kaisen, Invincible / Has-Been Hotel, Solo Leveling, and Demon Slayer. All right, are we excited for episode 4 of season 6 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
My mentor, Hawks. Quirk, fierce wings. Oversized wings let him take flight with ease, and he has control over each of his strong, flexible feathers. In an emergency, they can be used to rescue those in need, but they serve as weapons too.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
He can also sense vibrations through them, allowing him to collect sound and location data. If he loses a large number of feathers, it becomes difficult to fly, but they grow back after a few days. Speed, power, precision, reconnaissance. In terms of sheer quirk versatility, Hawks is nearly unmatched, even among the pro heroes. I thought he was untouchable until...
Weaknesses? Well, that's a tough one. My Achilles heel is... fire, I guess. Of course.
Alright.
My wings are tough, but flammable.
And he's fighting Dabi.
So how do you counter
Not
that?
great.
Honestly, it's pretty simple. I stop bad guys before fire's a problem.
Well,
Okay.
about that.
I don't think that's always gonna work.
Fat Taxi.
Fat Taxi. Very cool.
Leave the battle. We can still help you guys out a ton.
Trust me, we needed you kids to use your powers to disrupt the enemy's response and divide leadership. That kept them from coordinating. Now we circle them and close in. They'll be crushed, slowly but steadily. As the battlefield gets smaller, it'll be harder to use your area attacks without harming the pros. So it's best for you to take a breather with the rest of your classmates.
Makes sense.
We can handle the raid from here on.
Not a good sign.
Oh
You killed Twice, like it was nothing. And yet you have the audacity to call yourself a hero?
Damn. Well,
There goes
so
the-
he's
Things
fucked.
are somehow
Yep.
getting even harder. You hypocrite. I can't believe you murdered him.
Says you?
So what's with the
Oh, Jesus
smile,
Christ.
you lunatic? Shut your mouth, traitor. You're being rude. It's not possible for me to cry. My tear ducts are burned shut. Do you know what you've done?
Interesting.
His quirk was invaluable. He made my dream feel possible. I'm more than just a little upset. I'm consumed by my sorrow. What's your deal? I researched the leak. Found background info on everybody. Except for you and Shigaraki.
Wow. That's a cool shot.
Alchemy.
and no background.
Mm-hmm.
Knows my name.
And he knew his name.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Kago. Today you will say goodbye to that name.
You're going to complete an exclusive program that will turn you into a special hero. How's that sound? The training will be tough, though. Can you handle it?
He seems younger than the other kids were when they started school.
What do you mean, what?
He seems younger than the other heroes were when they started school.
Program
Is
will
that
turn you into a special hero.
correct?
How's
It's a
that sound?
program, not a school.
Right,
The training
yeah.
will be tough, though. Can you handle
He
it?
is younger.
Okay.
He has an endeavor.
Stop.
Become a hero like him? A kind who stops bad people? Will I make people smile?
With his little baby
Be
wings.
like he did when he saved my life?
Yes, that's the idea.
Oh.
Tell me,
Endeavor saved his
are
life.
you?
He knows him?
More than
His actual
twice.
name?
More
He
than
said
any
something?
Yeah.
army of villains. Your attention should have been focused on me. The League, Shigaraki. I've never cared about them. Did you know the world can be forever altered because of one person's singular obsession? There's no such thing as a true hero in this society.
How is
You
Hawks not dead?
frauds must be killed. Do you get it now? I am the one who will carry out Sane's will. Stain, the hero killer? You false hero! I'll make this right. These streets must run with the blood of hypocrites. Now, hero! I will reclaim that word!
Oof.
Come on! Just try and stop me, you fakes! There is only one man I'll let kill me. He is a true hero. All might is worthy.
Way back when Stain did that.
Yeah.
He inspired Dabi.
At the end of the day, your death means nothing.
Are the heroes coming?
Damn.
Gotta talk about that.
Wow.
scene.
Wow. Okay. Lots of new information. I mean, Dabi's vibe has always been off, but hearing, like, with certainty that he doesn't care about the League or Shigaraki or any of that and has just kind of gone along with it because it's advantageous for his personal goal. That's a very interesting realization, and it makes me think that he could potentially, I guess, kind of be corrupted just because his dedication is not specifically to the League. They're just kind of side by side in his head. And then knowing that Hawks was just a little kid when he started doing this is really sad. I am very concerned about how Hawks is going to get out of this because he's got no feathers.
Yeah. And what do you make of the silent thing that Dabi said? That's the only
Okay,
thing I'm at.
yeah. Okay, so from my understanding, Dabi was saying, like, you should have been focusing on me. Like, I was the real threat. You were going after everything too broadly. But then I feel like Dabi said Dabi's original name. Maybe they were in the program together and Hawks just, like, doesn't remember him because he wasn't that good, I guess. That would explain why Dabi's taking the fact that Hawks doesn't recognize him so personally.
We'll see. What could his true goal be?
Are the heroes coming?
Have faith! This is our moment. Liberation and reformation are at hand.
He's just waiting for the signal to move.
All right. He's locked in.
Sealed off the remaining 5 passages that lead to the assembly hall beneath the villa.
Team Endeavor continues to eliminate Nomu within the hospital.
Mirko is fighting high-ends in the underground research lab.
Endeavor's currently on his way to help her.
Back to Mirko.
Perfect.
I'm unstoppable!
All right.
What's going on here, Crust?
Endeavor! This thing's regeneration ability is trouble!
We keep cutting him down, but he just bounces back! I've got this. Erasure.
Wow.
I owe you one! You reanimated corpses must be laid to rest again!
Flash fire fist! Checkmate!
Endeavor!
Wow.
I can handle things here! Hurry to Mirko's
Are
side!
you absolutely sure about that?
You know... Anyway, let's keep watching. I have something to say later, but look.
Wow.
She's still going against Hayat's had an arm twisted, too.
Yikes. Those things look fragile. I don't love how reckless everything is.
I'm not landing hits. I know my body better than anyone. And I know the problem isn't that I'm slowing down or getting weaker. I think these monsters have fully awakened. As fun as this is, I'm out. Sorry, guys.
They're fully awakened?
Yeah, they've needed time, and now they're too strong.
Okay, cool. So she's
running towards
right.
Yeah, basically, she said, so he awakened them and said, usually they need time to become acclimated. Before that, she was able to contend with them. Now they're fully awakened, nothing's really
Not
hitting them.
gonna happen.
And she's like saying,
All right,
changing her, what she's
evacuate.
focusing on to Shigaraki and the doctor.
Right.
You're going after him again? Stupid hero!
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Achilles heel?
Yeah, she said, I don't give a shit.
No.
Chance to escape is to focus on running. If I'm gonna die, it'll be after I achieve my goal.
Like, she's inspired, bro. There's Shigaraki.
Yikes.
Through her leg.
Oh.
Gotcha.
That's so far. Oh, God.
I'm not done!
There he is.
The thing about heroes is that we never give up!
That was cool.
Right?
I liked that
Like,
a lot.
she goes so hard.
Yeah.
And also, it is nice when Endeavor can step in and help out
Yes.
like that. He's,
At the last minute.
I mean, now we know how powerful he is,
Yeah.
truly.
Good. Wow.
I love when Present Mike does
That's
stuff
really
like
cool.
that.
Beneath its skin, built-in shock absorption.
Layers of bone?
Endeavor! I got the first two high ends fast enough, but it took me a second before I saw the third.
Now's your chance! Take the finishing blow!
The moment I laid eyes on this creep, my body knew exactly what to do. It's a rabbit survival instinct. The guy's evil, and he must be stopped! I can't let him be set loose on the world. No matter what it takes!
Don't touch that!
Oh, okay, sorry. Like, yikes.
Yeah. But she made it there. She hit it.
Cracked it.
Yep.
Voice. Shield. Laser. Physical enhancement. Saber. Which means the one keeping me from using my quirks is him.
Lots of high-level thinking.
Yeah.
Abilities when he appeared. How does his power function?
Like, that's crazy.
So much as touch me.
Way too self-aware.
Hidden. Yes, sight. He needs to see me to activate it. How long
Like,
does it
dang.
last? Is there a
Yikes.
time limit? Or... Oh, yes, this is good.
So fast! And it's base strength, not some quirk! Running from my field of vision. Don't tell me it figured out how my power works.
That's really scary to think about.
Yeah. It just grows back instantly.
Holy shit. Oh god, not again. Oh. Oh no. This is crazy.
Right? She's like giving everything she has.
Wait! The system. It's working!
It's not done yet. Still up.
Well,
she almost had
it's
it.
leaking though.
Yeah, it's leaking.
Like, just because it's fine for a second doesn't mean...
Yeah.
Alright.
Mirko!
I'm gonna need you to get me out of here.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. You managed to take on multiple enhanced Nomu by yourself?
And he already fought one. He's like, oh my god, what?
Wow.
I already owed you for your work in Kyushu. Don't you die.
Really? How much you owe me, you think?
It's number one. Destroying you will make me feel even better!
The fact that it's talking about feelings is so freaky.
Right?
No good. Can't use my quirks. The strength I got by becoming a high-end, the power was taken from me!
Listen up, team.
Mirko! You're alive!
Shigaraki's removing some kind of capsule. From what I've seen, I'm betting it's an activation chamber. The Nomus started moving when electricity shot through them. Like they were zapped to life. Don't let Shigaraki wake up. He's not just some bratty punk anymore.
Eraser, you and the others keep going. I'll be right behind you after I've secured these guys.
Reinforcements are inbound, but not fast enough. Mirko's right. Shigaraki can't enter this fight. The Nomu that ran and broke out of Erasure has probably started fighting Endeavor. He could use my backup, but I can't let go of my hold on these three. I'm stuck here for now.
Axlis, Mike, help them. Gotcha!
Oof.
Go!
I'm counting on you, Mike.
I've got this. The machine's on the fritz, but the data? The data looks good. I need to rouse him quickly before even more of the solution leaks out. Damn! I'm reluctant to get you out when you're still unfinished. The dream I share with All for One must survive! Crap! Blasted machine! Wake up! Tomura Shigaraki!
Oh no. What?
Right? And he got it.
Wow. All right.
Present Mike with the clutch.
Damn.
Yamada, if you go, I'll go too.
And the doctor made Kurogiri out of his friend.
We had big dreams when we were kids. Even when some of them turned into nightmares. We had each other.
Checking for authenticity! DJ Blanche! That's for making my buddy cry!
Well deserved.
Right? But
Yeah.
I didn't expect President Mike to be the one to
I
save
really
him.
didn't either.
No heartbeat.
The poison suspended animation to reduce the burden on his body during the transfer process. That receptacle housed the means to revive him. The only reason for me to live was
So he's
to
just
see this
dead?
through.
There's no
What
way.
now? It's all over. The dream that I shared with him. The Lord of Evil.
Yeah, that's great, but more importantly, the Nomu are acting on your instructions, right? You better call him off if you know what's good for you. You hear me? Exless, deal with Shigaraki.
Right. What was that machine?
70 years ago, the world ridiculed me and my ideas. They said my paranormal singularity theory was irrational and based on weak evidence.
So he came up with the theory.
Fools. The world was in chaos at the time, and in order to restore peace, There couldn't be suggestions of another collapse of stability in the future.
Now it's called the Quirk Singularity Doomsday Theory. Cults love it. The man who proposed the concept went missing and was thought dead after his claims were published. If he were alive, he'd be over 120.
Well,
now I see.
I was exiled. I lost everything. He was the only one who reached out a hand when the rest of the world cast me aside. His presence is overwhelming. His smile like Buddha's. He is a god walking among us.
You in love with him or something?
We're stepping in the glaze category. This is glaze!
My quirk, life force, gave me the ability to live twice as long as a normal person at the cost of physical strength. I offered this humble power to him. The version of the quirk I have in me right now is actually a duplicate of my original.
That could answer a big question.
So
All for One took it?
Yeah, that's why he's been alive so
You're a
long.
friend of Kuragiri's, aren't you? I'll admit, back then what we really wanted was erasure.
I feel dirty just touching
They
him.
wanted to take
I don't
Aizawa.
know if I'm more
Wow.
disgusted or more furious. I've seen a lot. But this Kratos might be the most revolting monster I've ever encountered.
Oh boy. Oh god, lots of hands. Is this like paths, kind of?
Because Dad gets
His version.
Yeah.
But I think it's great.
He's in suspended animation. So.
What's your biggest fan, Tinko?
Hana's here.
Tinko? Hey, there you are. Sorry, it's my fault you got in trouble.
Oh. I don't care about that anymore.
Do you still wanna be a hero? We'll figure out your allergies, okay? No more itching.
Don't worry, I'm okay. Thanks, Mom.
Oh.
Tenko! You were in my study!
Yikes.
Master, you're starting to look like Kuragiri.
Come here. All for One predicted his demise and decided to entrust everything to his successor, including his astonishing quirk. But just like me, he maintained a duplicate of his own power. After transferring the original
What?
to Tomura Shigaraki.
So he's just had it?
Stop it.
Tenko!
Make sure you don't forget.
Those are the hand
Holy
locations.
shit, yeah.
Let's become heroes together, and Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
You will see me as I am.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I'm done being rejected. Done.
Holy shit.
And that
Holy
is
shit.
where we are
Holy
left.
shit.
There's no way.
You called him fodder. What are your first thoughts?
So, All for One has just been keeping that power banked with Shigaraki?
He just made a duplicate and he kept the duplicate, and Shigaraki has All for One, the original quirk.
Holy shit. Okay.
Pretty crazy reveal. I just wanted to make sure you knew that he said he gave him his quirk. All for One.
That's a lot of trust.
It is like 100% that All for One is banking everything on Shigaraki. But yeah, including his quirk. We're going to see what he does with that. But thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode or are excited for the next episode, which is coming either Sunday or Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whichever is soonest. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of all the other series we're watching. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Day asks, we've seen Mirko in action at least the last few episodes. Thoughts on her and her quirk? She's pretty badass, right?
Okay, she's amazing. Incredibly badass. I can't believe she kept going after she had been skewered multiple times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that was after she got her arm twisted into oblivion and she got thrown back by multiple high ends.
Yeah, no, she's incredible. It was cool seeing how impressed Endeavor was with her.
Endeavor was like, what the hell?
You fought multiple of them? I just fought one and that was bad.
With Hawks?
Yeah.
Like 1 and 2 could barely handle one of them.
Yeah, and you took on 3. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more from her character.
Yeah, and on Endeavor, one thing I want to mention is it's interesting because we know how hard it is for Todoroki to do Flash Fire Fist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gives you an appreciation for how much Endeavor uses these huge powers. Like, and all the training we've seen him do, like, and like them at his agency. Like, I remember at this point thinking, like, dang, I really understand Endeavor, how much, like, just how much training and maintenance is required for him to be as good as he is.
Yeah, like it takes a lot.
Yeah, and clearly Mirko has a pretty good regime as well, training wise.
Yeah.
Killing it. But anyway, let's go to our second question. Question 2. Knives asks, at the end of the episode, we see Shigaraki wake up. How much do you think Shigaraki's entrance to the battlefield will benefit the villains who up to this point have been getting outmaneuvered and outmatched by the heroes?
I'm very afraid that it's gonna just completely turn the tides of this battle immediately. Because realistically, anyone in the vicinity is in danger. It's not just, like, can we assume that his power didn't, like, backtrack while he was in the goo?
That is a good assumption to make.
Okay.
The last awakening we saw from him, where he just destroyed a whole city, that's what
so that's what we're dealing with now. So that by itself is going to be really bad. And then I'm also thinking that there was some kind of awakening with the All for One powers. Do we know if Shigaraki knew that All for One gave him All for One?
I don't know.
All right. So depending on the answer to that question, I mean, if he just realized from that, like, realization that we saw that he had this power and he decides to test it out, I don't even know what that would look like. And also the other thing is the doctor said that, like, after they're woken up from the goo, that it, like, takes a little while
before they're fully awake.
Yeah. I'm curious if that's the same situation for Shigaraki or if he's just right out of the gate, like, at full strength.
All good questions. All will be answered.
That's what I like to hear.
We'll have to see. Let's go to our final question. I'm excited for next episode, which, by the way, is titled The Thrill of Destruction.
Oh, perfect. That sounds so great.
Yeah. Here we go. Final question. Mark Hubel Jaden asks, how do you think Dabi knows Hawks' real name, and what did he whisper to him when the audio cut off? What do you think Dabi's old identity is?
Okay, yeah. So I think that they were in the program together, which would explain him knowing Hawks' real name and also having this, like, complex about, like, how could you forget me? Like, I was the real opponent and you just, like, you didn't even... He's so offended that Hawks didn't clock him as a threat, which also, to me, reads as, like, a classmate who really thought they were competition and just weren't, or were competition and the person they were competing against just didn't give a shit.
I can't say anything about this.
Yeah. So I think...
And what did he secretly say?
What did he secretly say? I mean, maybe he told him Dabi's real name. Because, like, his face is pretty fucked up, and we don't know when that necessarily happened, correct? So he could have had... Like, he could look very different in... Okay, theoretically, they knew each other at school. And Dabi's face was not the way it is now at that school. Then, you know, a bunch of time passes, and then they meet again, and Dabi's face looks the way it is. Of course, Hawks isn't gonna recognize him. But then if Dabi said, like, oh, like, I actually sat behind you in Miss Whatever's algebra class, like that, the like, oh, like that's how I know, that's what I think happened.
All right, not going to respond to that, but some great thoughts given all over the place there, but that is where we're left for episode 4 of season 6 of My Hero. Are we excited for episode 5, The Thrill of Destruction?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Just can't say
You're
anything.
so funny.
I just can't say anything.
No, like that is a thought.
Those are things you said.
are, yes.